What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Dakota Franson here from Bonkers Network LLC. I'm here with another website tutorial video to try to help out our people. So, for this one, we're going to open up how you can actually schedule yourself for an interview if you would like to appear on the Bald and Bonkers show. So, we have a link set up to where you can do you can simply schedule yourself without having to stress out about anything. It's easy, quick, and it allows us to be able to get enough information together out you on you so we can bring the best possible quality to the interview once we go live. So, if you're interested in coming on the show, whether you have a story of your own, you want Chris and Dakota to be able to analyze your situation, find out if you have a legitimate haunting or experience going on, you have a project you're wanting to promote, we're more willing to help you out. We want to have this platform be as open as possible to bring in as many different people from as many different backgrounds. Yes, we do have a bit of a focus on sort of supernatural topics, but the human experience isn't just limited to the supernatural. When you truly dive into it, you deal with a little bit of everything. So, in order to get started, to access the form, go ahead and visit baldandbonkers.net. Okay. You're going to click on these three bars up here, go to reach out, and you have a little pop up list. Head to be a guest on the show, on the Bald and Bonkers show. We have a Calendly set up so that way you can pick a spot. As you can see right now, this is being recorded on January 11th, 2024. I'm going to just walk you through how easy the process is, the types of questions we have. It's nothing major. It's something that, we try to make things as easy and accessible to everyone as possible. So, say you wanted to go through and schedule an interview. Being that Chris is in Scotland and I, Dakota, am in the United States, sometimes scheduling things gets to be a little bit different, being that there's about a 6 to 7 hour time difference between us when we're all at home base, depending on where we're at when it comes to the daylight savings. So I'm going to show you here real quick. In order to kind of compensate for that, the dates available are going to be set out to roughly when daylight saving starts. There's usually a 2 week difference between the US and UK before we're back in the regular flow of things. It always gets confusing right about then. So that's why those slots are blank. If no more slots are available, just give it time. We'll have more added without a doubt. The show's not going anywhere anytime soon. So, being that Chris and I already have a plan for the 14th, we'll just go ahead and use that as our dummy slot. When the time below here is set to, the time here is shown to reflect your local time zone. So if you have like a VPN or something that disguises your location, that might affect what time gets shown here. I'll just put that out right now. I'm in the US in Mountain Time. It's about 6:36 p.m. here. Chris and I usually record the shows at about 3 p.m. my time. So that's about 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. GMT. Like I said, it gets a little confusing with how we have things, but we make it work. So you pick the time slot. Then you go to fill in your name. I'm going to just utilize a sort of false name. On Sunday, we're going to go into latest preparation. We're going to fill in sort of a fake email. That is the main Bald and Bonkers company email. Say, do you have any links you want to share out? This is where you can put your websites, any social media links you got. If you have any crowdfunding campaigns you're wanting to promote, feel free to post the links here. We're just going to go ahead and type in this right here. Being that the several of the elites are starting to act like, you know, rednecks out of northern Idaho, elite doomsday preppers. We're just going to fill that out. This is where we want you to kind of tell us a little bit more about yourself, what you want to come on the show and talk about, anything you're working on, wanting to promote, or if you're just wanting to, share your story. Bald and Mockers is available for everybody. The next question on the list is somewhat of a semi-legal one, semi-legal based one. Basically, it's just saying Bald and Bonker Show is listed on IMDb to help promote the show, its guests, and more. Are you okay with being listed? This is actually a marketing method we do to gain some free search engine optimization, being that IMDb is owned by Amazon, and Amazon's one of the biggest companies in the world right now. It's free advertising. I know there's a lot of conspiracy surrounding Amazon, a lot of shady stuff, especially when it comes to their delivery drivers, but it's a free marketing method. Costs nothing to do. You can take the podcast course we have available on the website through one of our memberships to find out how to do it. It's very easy, costs nothing. And when you're trying to build something like a business, a show, especially that's based in around content creation, it helps out a lot. Basically, this is just our way of letting you know we do list on IMDb, and being on the show, you may end up getting listed on there as well as part of the cast. Well, once the form's all filled out, we're going to try to add something later on to help upload photos. So if you have any book covers you want to have in the thumbnail, pictures of you, we're going to add that later on if we're able to. Now it says you're scheduled, you're good to go. Simple as that. I'm going to show you what it looks like on my end once that's ready. See? Being that I use the company email, it's going to show this here. If you are linked up with your own calendar, you have your own Google Mail, this is, if you're connected with your own Gmail, this will actually link up to your calendar, post it to help remind you when you're going to be on. This is what's going to show you. Now I'll give you a look behind the scenes real quick. What I like about Calendly and a lot of other hosts use a very similar format for their content. See, shows us the same thing. Basically, this is just to help keep things organized. It'll automatically update your calendar so that way you have a reminder ready to go. And that's that. It is simple as that. That's all you need to do. In the event you need to cancel, there's a link there. Or if you want to reschedule, life happens. We understand. Shit happens. It's a pain in the ass, but life happens. So if you happen to have a podcast and want to try to, you know, ease up your workload, sign up for Calendly. It's for it's free, you know, and that's all you need. So if you want to become a guest on the Bald and Bonker Show, there you have it. Chris, if you're watching this, you can also use it to upload information to block out certain time slots just to make sure that we don't have any time confusions or we accidentally double book again. Now, I will say this, I've heard a lot of reports that there's people being concerned about their information being shared or that they feel that this takes away something or that they feel that they should have been asked if they want to, well, be on the show. They feel like they had to be asked. I'm going to say this. First off, the information sharing. The information, your info only gets shared with us as well as whatever you want us to share out going to the public will go out to the public. Everything is protected to the best of our abilities. For those of you who complain and try to say that, oh, you had to be asked, blah 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 blah, you just can't ask to be on a show. Don't don't have that mentality. If you're truly wanting to get out there, share your story, you're going to be looking for opportunities like this. Perhaps on our end, it's not that good of an idea to leave it so open-ended, but we want to give everybody an opportunity. Doesn't have to necessarily be paranormal, but everybody who is crazy enough to come on board is more than welcome. All that we ask is, you know, we share mutual respect. We're human beings after all, just trying to figure out what the heck is going on in this crazy world. A phrase that continues to only get more true as the 2020s continue. Am I right? Anyway, that's all I have for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Be Stay safe, take care, and know that you are loved.